I started.
So some of them inspired
you? I found them in there. But all of them.
All of them.
All of them inspired me. All of them inspired me. Actually, if you listen, it's just that you see, when you sing hit music or a hit song, it kind of dictates what you perform when you perform.
Your direction
of performance.
Not of choice.
No, of performance.
Okay.
Because even now, some people when they see me, they would love to listen to Jinkese.
Yes.
I love Jinkese. I love Gwendota. There are songs that they know about. And the singer Kumutima or Ondeka, everybody has a certain song that they would love to listen to.
Yes.
Actually, my mother used to ask me, there are songs that you don't perform. Like which song? Like this song, like that song. Yes. I love that song very much. That's a very beautiful song. And then I'll tell her I cannot perform everything because when I go to perform, I have to perform a certain number of songs because it's not only me performing.
Yes.
And these people have certain songs they love to listen more than the others.
Yes.
So I find myself pulled into that direction of what they love to listen to because that's what I'm there for, to sing for them, you know? Yes.
That's why you end up people doing shows because now you can give them what you want.
Yes, everything that makes you who you are, you know? Okay. So when I did, now some of the music in me started to get limited.
Okay.
Because I had not released it earlier, and now people had embraced this one.
Yes.
One time I remember I took a song called Fuba to Beat FM, and the lady there, my friend, she told me, "Cute, this is so good. It's very, very good. But kakati GNL yomuleke daimbechi." I swear upon God, that's what she told me.
Yes.
Ochitegedde. Ngawulira kirungi, but she feels like if she plays this,
okay,
then what about GNL?
Yes.
Because GNL is known for doing this.
Yes.
Of course, what you're doing is good too, but you have the other one. So leave this one for the other one. Jesus, can you believe that?
I know.
What a mindset. I'm sorry if you're listening in, my dear.
It's sad.
But that is wrong. That's not right. I remember going to some other radio, taking them a song, a remix of a song I had done, and they listened, and he listened and listened. He said, "Wow, this is so good." But when I listen to this song, I feel a blend of a lot of music. Okay, there is some Shaggy. I feel like a Mad Dogs blending in. I feel like this. I'm like, well, all right. That's those people you're talking about are legends. So if you feel all of that in my song, that should be something really good. And he says, yes. And that's the problem. Now, how is that the problem?
I get it.
So people feel they should limit you. Actually, I tell people, the people that I mentor, the people I've helped to learn music or to sing, I tell them that if you want to be a good musician, listen to good music and listen to a lot of good music, because music, it's singing is a muscle. Singing is a muscle. So the more you train it, the better it gets.
Yes.
So even if you train it with the best, it becomes the best automatically. Yes. But if you limit yourself, then me I'm a R&B singer. Me I'm a Kadongo Kamu singer.
Yes.
Me I'm a you've just limited yourself.
True.
You cannot go all out. You cannot blow off. And I think nowadays the world is fast-paced. You better have more skills.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will just chew and spit you out.
Spit you out.
And somebody asked me about a few artists in Uganda now who sing, young boys. And he says, but Cute, how did you do it? Or how do you do it?
Yes.
Because there are artists who have come up and they sing, and they've sung a song, but that's it. And you see them struggling. They're right there. People know about them, but they're not going up. They're not going down. So somehow, and you see, that's the trick about life. It's not stagnant. It's either going forward or backwards. Either way, it's supposed to stay in motion. But you see, that's the problem, because these guys limit themselves when they begin, and now people give them an ear, and they're stuck.
All right. You can't change or it's just hard.
You can, of course. Life is hard. That's the trick. Change is very, very hard. I think it's Nido Cubain. He says the only person who welcomes change is a baby in wet diapers.
And it's very important that you talk about change, because you see, along the way, in school, we used to smoke. I started smoking and drinking when I was in senior 2.
Jesus.
Yes, and my problems began actually by the time I was in senior 4. I had a suspension, expulsions came, I changed schools. But how about you? How was your school? Did you go through it using or?
No. When I was growing up in school, I come from a born-again background.
Okay.
So, smoking, drinking, those things, they never showed up. I was stubborn differently.
Okay.
I was stubborn differently, not like that at all in school. I began so much later. These things came with the fame.
Okay.
They came with the fame. Otherwise, before that,
it was not even in your mind.
Not really.
The reason is why I ask this is because many people think that don't understand where it comes from.
Yes.
Some people think it comes from, peer influence in school. It has to start young. You can only happen to you when you start young. And I want people to understand how it came about.
Now, when I was in school,
and on top of that, in school, people who love music are associated usually with smoking, drinking, and escaping to go to clubs and stuff. Yes.
And it's funny because, I was mostly in day school. So yes, I would go not to clubs. And can you believe this, Dr. Bill? I've never loved going to club. Even I remember after I made a hit, like a mega hit, Jinkese, I remember it was, I think it was DJ Daniel from Angenois.
Yes.
He met me I think at Katikati. There was a children's show, so I was there to receive an award.
Yes.
And he told me, but Qute Kaye, yes, I've not seen you anywhere in clubs. Your music is hitting. People are dancing to it. We are playing it like nothing. And musicians show up in club. You don't. Why?
Okay.
Why don't you come?
I'm also told that it's a part of the promotion.
And it is.
Okay.
And that's now one of the major reasons to answer the question that you asked earlier, that my music, much as I do it, or you can hear it online and so on, but it's not played everywhere anymore like it used to be played. Now, that's the other challenge.
Okay.
Because you see, I wish I was writing this question so I can be able to not to leave any hanging.
No, it's
I might end up, are you sure? Remember?
I will remember, yes.
Because when you grow up like me now, I'll talk for myself, priorities start to shift because of your experiences.
Yes.
Right now, I believe this with all my heart, that our experiences, they shape us.
Okay.
They shape us positively or negatively.
Yes.
It's up to you, but they do shape us. They decide where we are going to go and how we are going to go there.
Yes.
What we are going to become and why we are becoming it.
Yes.
In the book, Tough Times Never Last But Tough People Do, by Dr. Robert Schuller, he says, a man is not defined by what happens to them, that the definition of a man is what they do with what has happened to them. Now, that means exactly that our happenings, the things that keep happening in our lives, they shape our direction, positively or negatively. It's up to you. So now, along the lines of growing up, singing, being a star, and so on and so forth, these things introduced a purpose to me. Now, I'm so lazy, I cannot go to club anymore and sit there for an hour.
Yes.
Unless if I'm really going to do something there.
But if you have a purpose that's taking you there.
There should be a purpose, and this purpose should be really aligned with who I am now, with how I feel, why I am here. If it's not, I will pass.
Okay.
Because ebidongo ebiwogana nnyo mpulira ngo bamanyi ogannuma mpulira biwogana nnyo. And then when tundia abantu mpulira ngo linjagala mugamba, that's not very good. I know what's going to happen later. Or yoshisho yogwonywa.
Yes.
Chinkakatako kumugamba kuba mmanyi. I know yayinza obutamanya nyenze kati mmanyi. So nsobola obeera mu club ate nenfuuka bothered. Mufo having a fun.
Enjoying yourself.
And depressed nga wakati ono simuyambye oli sina kye mugambira banoli. Oh God. Ono singa amanye ekiyinza otuukawo ekiro kati bambi ono kati oli ntuukayo nembeera nga nkolerayo mirimu nga situusize ku kiringa. Okitegeera n'okusumagira. Nsobola otuuka nensumagirira mu ndonga ndyawo nsumagira. Waga omuzeeyi akola ki wano lwaki taddeka ne yeebaka. Yes, so priorities shifted.
Yes.
Kati ate bwe nkola oluyimba olulungi nga lulungi nnyo nino dduwa aba radio n'aba TV, of course with a little incentive. That's how the business works.
Pushes,
yes, But then after that, I must show up at least 3 clubs every night. At least.
For a few minutes.
At least for 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
I show up and see the DJ. He will announce Qute Kaye is around, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
You know, Sam will look at he's, oh my God, it's him. And hi. And then he'll play the new song. Maybe I'll go and try to jump to it a little bit. You know, when Jesus found me, I was broken and bare. Something. Then get out of that place, go to another one and another one.
Yes.
Such that by the morning, these party goers, they are thinking about my song.
Yes.
So if you do that consistently for 1.5 months, and the radio is also promoting, and you're showing up on TV, that's the music business.
That's the music business.
Now I cannot get my 10 million to invest it in that because I'm not going to be able to follow up.
Yes. Very true. It's more difficult than people think.
It is business too.
It is business.
It is business.
So let's get now to the problem that brought us. So you survived smoking, drinking, clubbing. In school, you start making music.
Yes.
Then what happens?
Well, now there, after I become really famous, fame.
You became famous before you took.
Yeah, before I started to drink or smoke.
You had never tried, even, not even experienced it.
Not really. Not significantly.
Okay.
I could have, but
for the sake of
nothing that stays. Peer pressure. Maybe sometime when a bar with the friends and then you know a little bit and then it's not good because beer yalinza and kaira it's sour.
Yes,
it used to be.
It is. It is very.
Yeah, so it never was really a thing, you know.
Yes.
Until I remember I wrote that in my book, Surviving Addiction. You know, that's why people should get this book because it has all these things. I believe some people think that in my book, I'm writing about a swag.
Yes.
Me, I was the star. And then I was cool. And unfortunately, that's the thing that in my purpose, in what I am realizing, what I am becoming, what I'm supposed to be here for, why I went through all of that.
Yes.
It was not to be proud.
Yes.
No, it was to give service,
Yes.
I believe the reason why God gave me another chance is so that I extend it.
Yes.
He gave me that so that I can share it, to bless or heal somebody, save a mother from pain, a father. My mother one time, when I was addicted, very, very bad style, she said, she's afraid of death. She said, God, please don't take my son. He's still young. I have many children. I am old. Take me instead.
Yes.
Let him stay. Let him experience life. Let him live, please. Now, how much pain do you think that person was going through?
Very difficult.
Now, I know in my heart of hearts that many parents have that pain.
Oh, they do.
Now, how do you think I feel?
So how did you get there? I want that.
One time, the first time I smoked passively, I was going for a show. The people I worked with, fame attracted people to me. I couldn't work alone.
No, definitely.
So, these people smoked weed. So one time as we were going for a show, we were late for a show, somebody's party.
Okay.
So we were coming back from town and they were late. I told them, guys, when we reached home, I told them I just need to change a shirt, shoes, I guess, and get a jacket. I picked those things. I said, let's run. So they said, we need to come clean, Qute. We've been smoking. Smoke behind you. I don't smell.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I don't smell.
Yes.
So they could smoke and I didn't know.
Okay.
Or they could come when I don't know. Sometimes they used to steal my perfume. And I don't smell.
Okay.
Anyway, so they said we need to come clean because every time we go for a show wherever we smoke. And now you're rushing, so we're not going to be able to smoke.
Okay.
Just we need to. So what do we do? Well, ultimately, I accepted. I told them, guys, you can smoke in the car while we are going so that we're not late because they were calling me endlessly. And when they started smoking the car, the smoke was going out. Weed is very, very, it has a strong scent. So people started looking at my car and it's my car and people know it's my car from the village. So I told them to put the windows up. I put the windows up and put on AC. So you can imagine what happened. They smoked in the car when there was AC. Passively, I got so high. Yes. That was my first time.
Okay.
By the time we reached, I was laughing hysterically for no reason. I was laughing at everything. I was really hungry. I was weak. I couldn't even drive anymore. Well, that was the first time. Now, after that, because I stayed with such people, I write in the book that when you go for a walk with somebody, something unspoken happens.
Yes.
You either adjust to their pace or they adjust to your pace.
Yes.
Now, I unfortunately started to adjust to the pace of
Did you get a hangover after that day?
I don't remember. I don't think so. It was subliminal, that one.
All right.
It didn't matter much. But the point of that is that was my first
That was
experience.
your first experience.
And after that now, I cannot be so clear where exactly, but after that, I started to drink beer. They said, well, if you drank some beer, the way you perform with the energy, if you drank a beer, it would get better, so much better.
Those are your
The people
manager?
I hung around, not the manager. Not the manager, but the people I worked with.
Okay.
There are people who do other things for you.
Yes.
And you see, these people come with their habits.
Yes.
You know, they have their habits already. So I don't blame them though.
No, you can't.
Because nobody forced anything down my throat. Yes. Of course, yes. It was peer influence, so I started because they were there. That's for sure. Now, when somebody said a beer would be good, I started drinking a beer. And after the beer, these things happened over a period of time. Somebody said if you smoked a cigarette with a beer, the euphoria is out there.
Can I tell you what they told me?
Please.
For me, they told me if a girl sees me smoking, I look more mature. Well, I was in senior too, so please continue.
You wanted to be mature,
I wanted
so
to
there
be
you
mature.
are. I know, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately. So, excuse me.
They say if you
Cigarette.
smoke...
I started to smoke a cigarette. After a while, somebody said cigarettes cause cancer.
Okay.
You're going to die. Sooner or later, you're dead.
These are still the people around you.
Yes, the people I hang around. No, but, see, this is the trick. Bad habits, similarly good habits too, they attract their cousins and brothers and sisters.
I was going to say that.
Yes. So while I was drinking the beer, it was not necessarily the people I hung around that brought the cigarette.
You got new friends.
But yes, okay.
Yes.
It attracted people who came already in Gabo, bafuna conviction ya wenti ka beer neka sigara. That's the
They
in
got
thing.
together,
So when I joined the beer, slowly by slowly, subliminally, I slid into these others. Abali bakosanekali, so nakone tukatandika. And then abasigala ne beer. Bebajiramu ka weed naba mugezi nnyo agamba, you know what, you're wasting your time, you're going to die.
Yes.
Because this is a weed, it's just grown. It's not chemically induced. It's not, they don't work on it in any way. They just pick it, dry it, fold it for you.
That's the biggest lie.
And I know, right? And somehow there I am with the cigarette. Now, after the cigarette, after the weed, people introduce me to another one. They say, you know, the weed smells.
Yes.
Sometimes you forget to put a perfume or something, and people can smell this on you. You're a star. That's not good for you. Okay? But there is this one. It doesn't have a smell, nothing. You just inhale, maybe, or just on a bong, foil, and you leave the way you came. No smell, nothing, no residue.
Okay.
Crack cocaine, heroin.
Process by process.
I know, right?
And here you are a celebrity. Okay, how was your music career going now? With that progression?
With the addictions, well, it kept
Did it improve?
It kept how can it improve?
Because they had told you that when you drink some beer, then it will be better.
They said the vibe, they didn't even talk about what will happen to the career. They talked about what will happen to me
you.
in the career.
I get it.
The vibe on the stage and so on and so forth. So, but the career most definitely kept declining.
Okay.
That's for sure. It kept declining because I stopped delivering. You know what addiction does?
Yes.
Addiction, it is selfish.
You sleep too much, you get tired, you don't feel like going to work.
To do anything anymore. You stop showing up.
You stop showing up.
Yes, you stop showing up for yourself. Because addiction, what it does, it isolates you.
Yes.
It isolates you slowly into a corner where it can eat you up until it kills you.
Yes.
So, slowly by slowly, I started to pull away from my social circles. the going to club became a little bit useless now.
Yes.
I would go to club.
www.streamugradio.com. Are you a creative, songwriter, musician, film producer, or an enthusiast? Well, Notes and Noise has all the requirements and services that you need, like music production, sound mixing and editing, jingles, live sounds, audio post-production for film, voiceovers, and sound effects. Find us at IJ Complex, Chiwatele Road, Nigeria 1, or contact us on 0767 864 228, or send us an email to notesandnoise256@gmail.com.
Uganda Esoso Today. National Entrepreneurs and Traders Association nga begattiddwako n'ebibiina by'abasuubuzi eby'enjawulo wamu n'ebitongole bya gavumenti naddala ebirondoola omutindo n'enkola za kampuni ez'enjawulo ne Uganda Manufacturers Association UMA bakuleetedde National Quality Awards ng'ennaku z'omwezi 3/12/2025 ku UMA Multipurpose Hall e Rugogo kwogatta ne annual end of year business community dinner nga kyekijjulo eky'abana business makeke ekigalawo omwaka. Zino awards zanjawulo nnyo nga neta Uganda esima kampuni ezisukkulumye kuzinaazo mu buweereza n'omutindo gw'ebyamaguzi ebikolebwa n'ebitundibwa kwogatta n'abasuubuzi abasukkulumye ku bannaabwe mu mirimu gyabwe byonna ku ddina y'ebyafaayo nga n'ensimbi ezinaavaamu za kuyamba okusomesa n'okulwanyisa kansa mu banna bizinensi biwagiddwa Metro FM, URA, Bank of Uganda, Ministry y'ebyobusuubuzi, Uganda Insurance Association, National Bureau of Standards, Centenary Bank, CBS ne BBS. Okumanya ebisingawo jangu ku office za Neta Uganda ku St. ya Mulumba Road, Old Kampala, Iga Chembazi, omwaliro ogusooka essimu etali ya kusasulira noti 8 emu noti mukaga noti oba yogera ne Ssentebe ku noti 772 noti emu 22. Neta Uganda, eddoboozi eritanamaagira.
We are StreamUg Radio.
Playing a better variety of music.
Omuziki gwaffe ku StreamUg Radio. We are indigenous, Ugandan. We play 80% Ugandan music. We are StreamUg Radio. 24 hours a day, non-stop. And all your StreamUg Radio. Your life, your music.
I am back with Qute Kaye. We are talking about addiction, and we really want to understand. We want you to understand, because we understood it the hard way. You know, it is the hard way. I don't advise anyone to go through what we went through.
I know, right?
Yes. So we had reached a point where he has talked about how he never used to smoke. He didn't start like me. My influence started when I was in secondary school, and he started much later. How old were you?
When I began?
Yes.
I think I was about 21.
About 21. Mm-hmm. Yes. And you see, from 21, you started with beer. I mean, with the intoxication beer. You got. You started with beer, then cigarettes, then weed. Then you went to the other one. Now you tell us what
the devil in disguise.
Yes.
I call that one the devil. There is a story. There is I know you know that poem.
Yes.
It's in Rehabs. It's called I Am Drugged.
Yes. That one. It's. I will look for it. In fact, I
would love to read it. If you get it, I'll read. No, wait. How do you find it? If you know how to find it now.
Yes.
I remember the first time.
Yes.
We were in a car still going for a concert, and somebody said, we need to get something from somewhere. So we stopped by a roadside shack.
Yes.
It was a bar at the front, and then behind there was a room behind for smoking crack cocaine and heroin.
Okay.
I think most bars do it now.
Yes.
Unfortunately. So they went in. When they went in, I waited and they were not coming back.
Okay.
Then at some point I went in for them. I said, guys, hurry, let's go.
Yes.
And they were smoking that. When I saw it, it's funny and it's so sad.
Yes.
And I wish parents could help, could push this, especially what I am talking about, what you are talking about, our stories, this book to their children. Because, once you know, you can make an informed decision. Because, Dr. Bill, can you believe I didn't know what I was smoking when I began? And I wonder up to today why I didn't ask them, what is this?
Yes.
Because if I knew this is crack cocaine, heroin, and it's going to end up in Lunguja with me sitting down with the car light, do you think I would have touched it?
I remember that picture, the most famous picture.
Why would I want to go from where I was to that?
Yes.
So I didn't know. Now I'm thinking if parents could let their children know now, so they make informed choices. I'm sure there is no child who will know that if I begin this, it might end there, and then they go ahead and use when there is another option. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. When I go to schools, before I continue, I get 3 pictures. I get that famous picture. I get another famous picture. And I think I have about 3 lives. Okay. Luckily for me. Because there was a cute Kaye.
Yes.
And there was a cute Kaye.
Yes.
And there is a cute Kaye.
Okay.
And these are entirely 3 different lives.
Yes.
So I move with these pictures and I show them to the students. I tell them now, this is me. And guess what? Where you see me here, I was doing this and this and this and this and singing my music. Where you see me here with the light, I was doing this and this and this. That's what led me there. Yes. And I tell a story of how it began. When you see me now, that's later. And I am so lucky to be alive.
Yes.
So lucky to be alive. So, what was I saying? I was talking about
the 3 lives of...
Yes, those 3 lives that I show the people. But before that, I was saying,
don't go. We were talking about how you got to...
Yes, crack cocaine and heroin. So, I got inside... I called them out. I never asked why. That's why I say, children, you should always ask before you begin.
Yes.
Yes, these things, ask. It's okay. It could save your life.
But you see, the problem with asking is that once you have tested, you don't need to ask because you're already feeling something that you were looking for. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
The irony is that once you have started... For instance, I'll give you an example of myself. When I was told to go and drink, right? When I was told to go, come join us and we drink, I didn't want to go in senior 2. Now, I said, but these guys were cool. They looked, they were the guys of the school. So I said, let me go with them. Now, when I go with them, I went with this idea that when I reach there, I'm going to tell them how stupid this thing is. Escaping from school to go and drink things which are sour and all that. Now, when I sat down and I drank, guess what happened? I enjoyed it. So when I enjoyed it, for me, there were no more questions. The lecture I wanted to give them ended. I was like, instead, this is what I was missing. And so I ended up wanting to go back. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So yes, asking the question is important, but the thing is also when, because once the person has started, now they don't want to know. It is before usually that my thought, okay? Yes.
You see, yes, it is true. We enjoy the euphoria.
Yes.
But the euphoria of the alcohol and the weed and all the other things.
Yes.
It was just enough.
Yes.
There was no difference, actually, when I got high on crack cocaine and heroin the first time from what I was experiencing with the weed at the time. You get the point?
Yes, I get it.
That if I knew where it was going to lead me, the height was not worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it. If I knew that if there was a Dr. Bill or there was a cute Kaye sharing something like this, and I had it, I would run for my life.
True.
I would run for my life.
True.
So I ask my brothers and sisters sometimes when I go to a rehab to visit, to share with them or to inspire them that they've made the right choice. I ask them, is the euphoria worth it? Because even if it's beer, you get high for 4 hours,
Yes.
5 hours, and then it wears off. And then you need to reinforce.
Yes.
So now you've just added a new something to the list of things you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Because now you know the height, you want to experience it, but it's fleeting, it goes away. So you need to chase it again. And then it goes away. And then you need to chase again. But what it gives you is nothing. It's not tangible. It's air. It gives you air, and yet it demands input.
Yes.
You have to buy it.
I'm finally here. I've been waiting long. I'm finally here.
Sorry for the interruption. Yes, please continue. I saw you already dancing. The love for music does not. Please, that was a slight mistake. Yes.
Well, so I asked them the question. This is the question, because you see,
Yes.
Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich says, life is a just employer.
Yes.
He asks you what you want, and then tells you the price. First, he asks you, what do you want?
What do you want?
If you can decide what you want, and you tell him exactly what you want,
Yes.
then he will tell you the price.
Okay.
And it's that easy. In life, to get what you want, you just got to be able to start paying the price.
Yes,
And that's it. Actually, I think he says in that book that life does not give us what we want.
Yes.
Life almost always gives us what we deserve.
What we deserve.
Yes.
And-
And the word deserving, yes, please.
It's a difficult thing when you think about it.
It's
Because you
real.
feel like when I look at my life as I was using, I ask myself, but did I deserve that? You know, some things are very confusing, but there is a reason why, you know?
No, we deserve what we get when we get it. Because you see, if you look back,
Yes.
there is nothing. You cannot do things, Dr. Bill. That's why it's not you they quote with the car light.
Yes. True. By
You know
the
why?
way, I am fortunate I never got that public embarrassment. Apart from the people who knew me.
And maybe if I didn't get the public embarrassment,
Yes.
I wouldn't get angry enough to do what I am doing
What
the way
you're
I'm doing
now.
it.
Yes.
Maybe I would just lay back and say, well, since it's past, who cares?
I've survived, yeah.
Who cares? It's now me. Because so many people don't step up
Yes.
to do something. Some people have told me many times when we are out, but Cute, why do you bother with these things? When I was writing the book,
Yes.
why don't you just drop this? Let it go.
Oh.
Yes, you're working, make your money, do your things,
Yes.
continue, build your farm, you buy home, build another home, build rentals. Get busy.
Yes.
What's wrong with you? Drop this.
But how did it feel? How did it feel being famous and dropping? Because I know you didn't recognize the time between when you were up there and fell.
Yes.
You just woke up one day and things were really bad.
Yes.
How did it feel?
And by the way, that's not true though. Yes. There was a slow
Digress. You felt it coming?
not exactly that way, but yes, I could feel the slow death of me.
Okay.
Because you see, like we said, I know you know, the people may not know who are listening. Addiction, it keeps eating at your soul.
Yes.
It takes away the people you love slowly because you lie to them, because you're not showing up. You promise this and then you don't do it.
You don't deliver, yes.
Yes, you promise I'll do this and you don't. So you feel your life slowly slipping away. You feel yourself growing, going back slowly, sliding. I felt myself
Yes.
going slowly. And guess what? I knew. And actually at some point I accepted. I said, of course I'm going to die. And I waited. Because I believed now there was nothing I could do about it. I didn't want it. I didn't like it.
Yes.
But I was doing it. It was what was going on.
Was going on, yeah.
You know? I remember sometimes I would walk going to the ghetto to smoke.
And you don't want.
Honestly,
Yes.
that there is two people who were strong in me, I could recognize it.
I felt that
I
too.
would keep walking, going, but I'm fighting to stay on, only to be walking, and somebody can't understand that there is a huge battle in my head. I'm
Yes.
fighting, but I'm walking, and I would reach the ghetto. I would smoke while crying. Because I would look around me.
And you see the people.
This is not right. Not that the people are bad.
Yes,
but the state we all were in.
Exactly.
I knew this is not right. Not for them, not for me, but especially for me, because there was somewhere I was. And,
exactly.
And how did I get here? Wait, do you know what it means? To regress from sitting at Serena and having lunch and chilling, and everybody at Serena just comes to say hi.
You even get free food because
you are, to now sitting in a ghetto in Bakuli or Chisenyi with lice and other people who are sick with wounds. Your shack is stinking, and even these people are not accepting you actually.
Where were your friends? I'm sure you had many friends.
Which friends?
When you are getting fame.
That's the thing. When you're losing it, the fame, the addiction, that's what it takes.
They will run away from you.
Not necessarily run.
Yes.
It pushes them away. Because they try to understand what's going on and they don't. And you can't explain what you don't know either because you don't. So ultimately somebody has no option but to walk away for their own good.
Exactly.
You get the point? So somehow you start to lose the important people who love you, not because they want to or because they're ashamed of you, but because
they have no choice.
They have nothing to do, and if they stay, you're taking them down with you.
Yes.
Because you keep taking and taking, but explaining. And I think right now I know it is the truth that you cannot have two of these things.
No, you can't.
You cannot have excuses and results.
Yes.
You can have one of the two.
So then, let's go to the picture.
Yes.
Was that your turning point? When you were holding the side mirror?
No. Could you look at that picture that I was smiling?
I've never noticed. Me, I would just look. I'll check it out eventually.
You look at it. I was smiling.
You were not
bothered.
You were not bothered.
Because
you were high at the time?
No. Turkeys were starting to set in. Now I was thinking, the cold turkeys are going to start hitting me. I'm going to start now, the nose running, the tears, the pounding headache, the stomach upset, the diarrhea. How am I going to tell these people I need to go to the toilet? Am I going to just myself here? The muscle regression, the becoming wobbly. Now, I was thinking about all those things, and then I'm looking at these people taking pictures and selfies, and I'm like, I wish they knew
exactly what's happening to me.
I wish they could finish this saga, so I ran to the ghetto mangu. I wish somebody could bring me a pack of heroin quickly.
That's all that was in the head.
Because this didn't matter. Because, I mean, what can this do? What can they do to me that addiction has not done to me already?
Surely.
Because believe me, like I was saying, I'd lost everything. I'd lost my soul. Because when I was coming to town, I had a drive. The reason why I learned to sing Boys to Men, R. Kelly, Luther Vandross, because I had an intention, I had something I was working toward.
Yes.
The reason I wrote Jinkese, Gwendota, Mother Africa, Better Tomorrow, my music, the things I did, I had an intention. Now, addiction took that, all of it. Don't you think I was in so much pain to have lost all of that after the time I'd worked for it?
I can imagine.
Now imagine, in me, there was no man already. The soul was dead, so I was already in pain, and I knew I was going to die anyway, because what I had I didn't know. Yes. Nobody knew. Everybody else says, why don't you quit? Just quit. If you don't like it, me, what I do, if I don't like something, I stop it. If I don't like matoke, I ask for rice.
I think that was the most annoying statement I had. You know? Calm down.
This is why an addict will stop talking to people.
Yes.
Because you don't know how to explain that to him. Exactly. When he says, me, when I'm eating matoke and I don't like it, I eat rice now.
True.
If I don't like a cigarette,
I will not smoke it. I wish it was as easy as that. And you see, those are very important things which people need to understand.
Because before they understand these things, nothing is going to change. And now this is the trick and beauty about addiction. It has beauty too.
Yes.
First, for me, it introduced a purpose to me. But also, it doesn't discriminate.
No.
It's not for the poor. It's not for the stars. No. It's not for the rich. It's not for the glamorous. Yes. It will come for you too. When it shows up, it comes everywhere.
Yeah.
So Unfortunately, I know you like me have that. Messages in your phone. Voice notes of parents crying.
Yes.
Parents telling you, one person was telling me just recently,
Yes.
they've expelled him from the third school this term.
Yes.
www.streamugradio.com. Are you looking for podcast space?
Yes, please.
They've expelled him from the third school this
Yes,
term.
yes.
They've caught him with it again. His mother is afraid of him. I am afraid of him. We're afraid of taking him home. Qute Kaye, please, can we give him to you? When we pick him from school, we just bring him to you.
Yes.
And maybe we give you money, you work with him until when he's fine, you can bring him back because we are afraid of him. Why wait for it to come to your home? Because this addict is going to go to the same school that your child is.
Yes.
And they will teach them.
Exactly.
Or will it? This addict is going to meet at the basketball court with your child. They're going to go in the same taxi. They will meet in the same club because this is society.
Yes.
Society, we are the same. We are together. My problem is your problem.
True.
And in recovery, they say acceptance is the first step. I tell you, society, acceptance is the first step to recovery from this rampant something that is eating your people, that is eating us up. Until we accept that it is there and we start to collectively do something about it, it will reach your home too.
Exactly.
It will come to your door. When do you want me to read the poem?
Please read it now, actually,
Thank you.
before we run out of time.
I love this poem so much. When I read it in rehab, oh my God, you don't know how I felt. Can you please record this for me? This poem is called Hello, My Name is Drugs. Hello, my name is Drugs. I tear families apart. Take your children and that's just the start. I'm more costly than diamonds, more costly than gold. The sorrow I bring is a sight to behold. And if you need me, remember, I'm easily found. I live all around you, in schools and in town. I live with the rich, I live with the poor. I live down the street and maybe next door. My power is awesome. Try me, you'll see. But if you do, you may never break free. Just try me once and I might let you go. But try me twice and I will own your soul. When I possess you, you'll steal, cheat, and lie. You do what you have to just get high. The crimes you'll commit for my narcotic charms will be worth the pleasure you feel in your arms. You lie to your mother, you'll steal from your dad. When you see their tears, you should feel bad. But you'll forget your morals and how you were raised. I will be your conscience. I will teach you my ways. I take kids from parents and parents from kids. I turn people from God and separate friends. I'll take everything from you, your looks and your pride. I'll be with you always right by your side. You'll give up everything, your family, your home, your friends, your money, then you will be alone. I'll take and take till you have nothing more to give. When I'm finished with you, you'll be lucky to live. If you try me, be warned. This is no game. If given the chance, I'll drive you insane. I'll ravish your body. I'll control your mind. I'll own you completely. Your soul will be mine. The nightmares I'll give you while lying in bed. The voices you'll hear from inside your head. The sweats, the shakes, the visions you'll see. I want you to know these are all gifts from me. But then it's too late. And you'll know in your heart that you are mine, and we shall not part. You regret that you tried me. They always do. But you came to me, not I to you. You knew this would happen. Many times you were told, but you challenged my power and chose to be bold. You could have said no and just walked away. If you could live that day over now, what would you say? I will be your master. You will be my slave. I'll even go with you when you go to your grave. Now that you have met me, what will you do? Will you try me or not? It's all up to you. I can bring you more misery than words can tell. Come take my hand. I'll take you to hell. I'm not a joke.
My name is Drugs.
My name is Drugs.
I read that too. And I can tell you, it spoke to me.
Jesus Christ.
Because that was what happened to me.
Doctor, if we could even just go back. But you forget your morals. When I possess you, you will steal, cheat, and lie. You do what you have to just to get high. The crimes you'll commit for my narcotic charms will be worth the pleasure you feel in your arms. You lie to your mother. You steal from your dad. When you see their tears, you should feel bad, but you won't. I live with the rich. I live with the poor. My power is awesome. Try me and you will see. I'm more costly than diamonds and more costly than gold. I sold my car for 4 million shillings. That car was bought at 20 something million. And then we smoked it in the ghetto. I never left that night. In the morning, I had 100,000 shillings.
May I ate my fees and I was left with $20. I was not even in Uganda. You know, it is that bad. But you know, it is really bad, and we can go on for it. That's why we need to educate people. And there are things we are going to talk about after here before you leave. You know, let's get to the part of healing, because it's also very important.
Yes.
Some people, me who works with the treatment, and you now with another Chance Foundation, we find people who ask, but does it even work? Does rehabilitation work? Does treatment work? Usually the first thing I tell them is, but it worked for me. I am evidence. How can you say it doesn't work? I can show you another few people.
Yes.
You see what I mean? So tell me about your recovery. How did that start, and how did you reach it?
Well, you asked me something, and my recovery began at 77 Days of Glory.
Okay.
At Pastor Robert Kayanja's church.
I saw you there singing.
Yes.
Yes.
That's where my recovery began.
Okay.
I think that was the turning point. So the light happened, but that was just.
But it was not the end, because after that, now after singing,
Yes.
then we see another
The car
scandal.
light, yes.
Yes.
Because then now I knew, and I believe now that I'm a Christian, I believe, a stauncher Christian, I believe the devil wanted to just kill me.
Okay.
Because after I went to church,
It's
that's
like-
when I relapsed, and now that was it. Because those people could have,
exposing you now.
those people could have killed me.
Yes.
They could have burnt me. Or somebody could have hit me with a brick on my head.
Yes.
And that's it.
So after that, you do what? What happened?
I went to rehab. I took myself to rehab.
You decided.
Yes.
That was deep.
It had to be. What would you do if you were me?
Me, I was so adamant that they had to carry me like a chicken thief. Me, I had refused. Okay, so you take yourself to rehab.
I was in the ghetto smoking, and I asked people, guys, I told him, guys, I'm so tired. Isn't there somewhere we can overcome this? The withdrawal symptoms, isn't there? Where? And somebody talked about rehab. I told him, where?
Oh.
Why aren't you there? He said, I relapsed. Are you serious? That's when I learned now, relapse. I'm like, what is relapse? You can go and then you go back. I'm like, Jesus, who would want to come back after going? You told me about the story of Mbo. I said I would rather die than go back. Because if you are me, why would you want to go from now here, me and you, to back there? To be honest, if it's God's will, I would say, okay, but I would rather die.
Okay.
No, not again. That was enough lessons for me. So when I go, I knocked at rehab. They opened for me. I introduced myself, told them what I needed, asked me, do you have money? I don't have money right now. Now we need you to pay. I said, I will. If you help me and I get better, I can get the money together. I just need to get my life together, because right now my life is not together, not at all.
Okay.
They accepted to treat me with the person I went with. Thank you very much. Somebody has sent me a very big gift. Thank you so much. So I started treatment in rehab.
Yes.
But I think that's another long story if I began to start, because I know you can imagine, because the last time I was there for a whole year.
It was for a whole year.
Yes, and that's when my recovery was crowned.
Okay.
Because
so you went in the first time.
I relapsed.
You relapsed after how
I told
long?
them after 3 months, I was looking good. You know,
You thought you had
the light
conquered
was
it.
past, and now I had the hunger to prove to the people
Yes.
that I can do better. I'm still Qute Kaye.
Yes.
I know you saw that light, but hey, I'm still here.
Yes.
So I told these people I'm fine now, I can go. They said, no, we don't think you're fine. I said, did you bring me? No, you brought yourself. So I leave. Okay, sir.
Okay.
I went out. That's when I met the fire out there. Now there is life. That's why I tell people in rehab, you're lucky you're here.
Yes.
Now is your time to feed your head. The Bible says, as a man thinks, so is he.
Yes.
It couldn't apply more to a recovering addict. You need to feed your head to change those habits, those thinking habits.
Yes.
For your subconsciousness to pick up the new habits of believing. Because remember, in addiction, you believe you're worthless. You live in regret, remorse, you know.
True.
So to change those emotions, to think faith, to believe,
Yes.
to think possibility again, to look up. Les Brown says, he says that when you fall down, make sure you land on your back, because once you look up, you can get up. It's not that easy.
Me, I fell on my face.
No, they say sometimes when you're in the picture, you can't see the frame. So sometimes for us, you need somebody to turn you over, somebody to see you in the frame. My mother, she did that.
Yes.
Someone to see you and say, this, sometimes, especially the sick people. That's why I advise people about, you have to have some tough love.
Yes.
Which parents don't. Tough love.
Yes.
Sometimes.
It's either tough love or enabling.
Simply. It's one of the two.
It's one of the two.
My mother, one time, many times, I read somewhere and then I recognized what that meant for me. Yes. They said that sometimes you have to believe in somebody's belief in you until your belief kicks in. And that sometime I believed in my mother's belief in me. For long, because I didn't believe in me anymore. So I believed in her belief in me until my belief kicked in.
Okay.
So when I was in rehab, that's where I started to feed my head. I would go back to the story when I wanted to hang myself, because that's the day that I met Jesus. That's the song where when Jesus found me.
When Jesus found me, that one. Yeah, it's a very nice song.
Yes.
But let me ask, when now you finish rehab after 1 year, and I know it was not easy, but that's a long story. But let me ask, did you ever go back to Pastor Kayanja and say thank you?
Every day. It's where I pray from. It's my church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my church.
I thought after singing the first time you abandoned.
No, I've been going there ever since. It's my home.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you get out of rehabilitation.
When I got out, I changed my line. And I went straight to the village. I never went back to where I used to stay. I never went back to the old friends. I cut off everything and everybody. Actually, when I went in the village, I spent 7 months in the village.
Okay. What were you doing?
Farming, basically.
Okay.
I started to do farm, to farm potatoes. I planted matoke, lusukus. I have big lusukus now. Local chicken, a few, not like big scale, but and then the goats as well. So I just made sure I'm staying busy, because I had a plan before getting out of rehab this time, and I don't mind.
Okay.
Yes, so I knew I had to get busy. I would go many times. Ngangenda munimiro nenima nzeke nyini.
Okay.
Ngebya Qute Kaye bya celebrity. Ngebya omutwe gwange nabisangulamu nga siyalina budde bwabyo nga bwe bisigalamu bye byali binkuba the first times in nagwanga. Nengamba kati bino byagala kunzizaayo ku kataala. I'm not going back. So nga ngenda n'ennima bwe mala okulima nenkoowa nga noonya nkoowa omubiri gukoowe. Kati bwe ntuuka okwebaka, after I read this, I read the Bible, read, sleep.
You had gone on social media?
Everywhere. I was not on social media, nowhere. Even my number yali emanyikibwa abantu batono. Ngesimu yange eriko internet naye nga sigibeerako nga sina kyenjagaza. After
paparazzi didn't follow you.
They didn't know. That's the beauty.
Oh, yes.
Because after a year in rehab, everybody now has given up. They don't know where I am.
Yes.
Now, another 7 months, I can be wherever I like. People in the village, sometimes, they would know it's me, they would see, but they would respect it to a certain degree. Some youth would come home and ask me questions, and well, I would answer a few, but how come you're here? Well, I want to be here. I need to be here.
Yes.
Yes, because I am recovering.
Weren't you depressed?
No.
You are happy now.
I couldn't be depressed. Do you know how it feels like to be sober?
I know.
After years
that one you don't have to ask.
After years of dependence on substance.
Yes.
Actually, when I just gotten out of rehab, I became like a baby. Drinking water and eating lunch. Being surprising, I would get excited after. I feel like, I'm drinking water and I'm fine. And I'm eating food. I'm eating food again, and it's okay. And I'm not in rehab, because in rehab, you're incarcerated, so you're not sure.
You're in a routine.
You're not so sure.
Exactly.
But now I'm out. I can access money. I have money.
Yes.
Not too much money, but money that could buy if I wanted to.
Yes.
I can go to town. And I'm not doing it. It felt too good that it was worth fighting for. Then 7 months later, I felt ready. I came back to town.
Okay.
And I went to perform. I think my first performance was BBS television.
You brought yourself?
No, somebody called me.
Somebody
Dr.
called
Kwefu from that radio
Okay.
got my number. He called me and said, Cute, I've been looking for you for so many months, but we don't find you. People want you. We ask them who they want to come next live. And they've been asking for you forever, and you're nowhere. But until somebody gave me your number, and they even told me not to tell you that they gave me your number because they said you would change it and not give it to them either.
Yes.
I said, yes, what is it? We need you for this and this. We agreed about the money, and I prayed about it. I felt ready. I said, no problem.
You know, it's very important for people to understand, especially if you've gone through treatment, that after treatment, you need to continue your recovery without stress, without obstructions.
Yes.
And we find the parents and family members expecting you to dive right into work,
Into life.
and start, the hustle.
You see, the trick about addiction and why the people must understand it is in the book I write it still, Surviving Addiction. Addiction is a family disease.
Yes.
You know what it does? When I have it, the people who love me have it.
Yes.
But they don't know.
They have the disease.
They are sick too. They're not using, but they are sick.
Yes.
They are similarly sick. That in rehab, they should have a session for treating them too.
True. Yeah.
You get the point?
Yes.
That when you get out and you go amongst sick people, after you've been in recovery, now you go back into sick people.
Yes.
They start to depress you and beat you back into the disease because they are sick and they didn't get treatment.
Yes. And then they blame you after.
But they are grabbing this on you. That's why if someone is getting out, the people who are going to be closest to them, they need to get the treatment too, so that they understand their state of mind too, and how their state of mind is going to affect your recovery.
True.
Because it does. There is a saying that I love very much. I work with it. This guy said that